Welcome back. I'm Pratap here. Before we look into March HLQ zone strategy performance, all of you please note we are providing complete free training on supply demand zone price action. You might be knowing it is a highly expensive training course, but we are providing complete free training and all the training lessons are available at our NeoStock YouTube channel. So at our channel homepage, click on the tab Posts. Some of you might be seeing the tab Community. Click on the tab. You get access to this post. This post is having a YouTube playlist link that will take you to all the training lessons. You just click on the link. Now we are into supply demand zone price action course. I kept all the training lessons in this YouTube playlist. You just scroll down to the bottom of the page. Here, starting from lesson 1.1, all the training lessons are placed in an order. So please go through all these lessons one by one, but according to my training instructions mentioned at our Telegram channel. I provided the link to our Telegram channel in this YouTube video description. So go to the video description, join at our Telegram channel. At the top of the Telegram channel window, you click on the pinned messages. There you have all the training instructions are available. And please learn this course according to those training instructions. Then you will become a very good independent trader in the coming months. So please make use of this opportunity. Okay, now let's get into March HLQ zone analysis. Before that, let me explain the agenda in the video. I will be covering 2 points. First one is analysis on March HLQ zone strategy, and then I will look into April premium subscription. In the month of March, total 54 HLQ zones got triggered. They gave you trade opportunities. Out of these 54, 43 are successful and 11 are stopped out. And we got a success rate 79.6%. It is almost 80% success rate we got. But the average intraday ROI is only 4.54% we got. Our average intraday ROI so far it is 6%. But this month we got less average intraday ROI. Let us find the reasons also. First of all, these 43, because every day I am evaluating the performance of HLQ zone, and all the videos are available at our YouTube channel. And also the summary of every trade also I am entering into the Excel sheet. Look into this Excel sheet. Here I am registering. Every month, all the month's data is available here. Look into the March from when it is started. This is a March first trade is executed on, this is the one. Before that we have February trades. So 4th March onwards, the trades are executed and the software has given on 4th March, and those next trading session I am evaluating, and all the YouTube videos are available. How we got the profits, from where it got, or if it is stopped out, how it is stopped out. Everything every day we are analyzing, and I am releasing those videos at our channel. You have every proof at our channel for all these trades, how they got executed. I am only checking the performance of our HLQ zones. Please remember, all these are all not my trades or your trades. These are the opportunities provided by our NeoStock software's HLQ zone strategy. These are the opportunities we have got. And these opportunities, what kind of profits and what is the ROI as per one futures margin cost, everything we are analyzing, and I am registering in the Excel sheet on every day. So that's why I always look into the first timestamp is about our software report when it is generated, when our software generated the reports. And next, HLQ zone trade. This you can identify on the YouTube videos. This is on the YouTube video. Maybe I need to change the heading. The YouTube video is on this date. This is our NeoStock software. Actually, this YouTube video indicates our NeoStock software premium report YouTube video date. And this is our HLQ zone analysis video date. This is HLQ zone analysis video date. This is the NeoStock software premium report YouTube video. And these premium reports are available to all the members after 10 days. You can access because some of you, in case if you don't know from where to access the old premium video reports, what you can do, you just go to our YouTube channel. In the YouTube channel, click on this video section. See, this is a 10 days old video report. Before that day, video report. You have at least till the recent report, you get access to all the old reports at our channel. You have HLQ zones. This is the latest HLQ zone analysis video. But this is a 10 days old report. Premium members get access to all the recent reports because all the links I provided at our Telegram channel. But remaining all our members can get access 10 days old reports. What is the usage of these reports? For our learning point of view, you can go to the reports and you can draw the zones on your own. You analyze, and if you have any doubts on the corresponding HLQ zone video, you can verify how you are able to draw the zones, because getting perfection is important. If you want to get successful trades, drawing the zones in a perfection is important. That's why practice is required. I observed some of you are just listening the videos. That is not enough. You should listen the video and also you should draw on your own. First you draw the zones on your own. Fine tune the zones. Then listen the video. Check whether you are able to draw the way how I am explaining. If you are able to draw, then you get confidence. Then you can definitely go for HLQ zone strategy related trades. If you are making mistakes, practice more. There is no hurry in taking this HLQ zone subscription. Delay for 1 month or delay for 2 months or even delay it for 3 months. Ultimately, you need perfection. Once you get perfection, you get good profits because we have a high success rate for HLQ zones. Without perfection, with greediness, if you are taking the subscription, then probably you make mistakes while fine-tuning the zones and you will be losing the money. So don't do that. I want everybody should practice. That is the reason why I am providing access to all the 10 days old videos. And of course, these videos are also helpful for swing traders. Any leftover opportunities, at least they get a chance to plan swing trades, especially monthly income trades. Because monthly income trades may not be executed immediately. Sometimes after 15 days or 20 days, you get trade opportunity. But provided the trend, everything should support. Because you learn the course, you just check whether trend, everything is supporting still. If they did not change, you can plan your trades. But those who are taking subscription, the advantage is always they get the latest data, so that they can focus only on the latest data analysis. But to those who have not taken subscription, the MIT traders, at least you should do some hard work. And within the 10 days, you might have missed some trade opportunities. You have to accept that because these are the old reports and free reports for all the members. Okay. So always go to the video section of our YouTube channel and then you can focus on them. Okay, now let's look into this. See, all these statistics I am registering. So this is the first trade on month of March. And all the trades I have mentioned here in the Excel sheet. And a summary of these statistics, monthly ones, I am registering in the video. So from the Excel sheet, we identified total 54 executed. Out of that 54, 43 are successful and 11 are stopped out. And those percentage values and average intraday ROI of all the 54 trades. If I consider only these 43 successful trades, it has given 6.02%, it has given the success rate. Look into these statistics. Because the last 2 months, I've been showing you these statistics. More than, out of these, how many total we got? 54. Out of 54, more than 6% ROI, we got 20 stocks. Some majority of the stocks. See, that is the beauty of HLQ zone strategy. What is that we climbed? It gives an average ROI 6%. Of course, this month average ROI is reduced. Why it is reduced? That we are going to analyze now. But 20 trades, they gave you an average ROI 8.65%. We have 20 trades gave more than 6% ROI. And these 20 trades average ROI is 8.65. And more between 5% and 6%, we got 6 trades. And their average ROI is 5.48. And between 4% and 5%, we got 5 trades. And the average ROI is 4.34%. Up to here, okay, it's reasonable. Even the next one is also reasonable. Between 3% and 4% also, a decent ROI only. Because anything above 2% is a very good ROI. But HLQ zone strategy, the beauty, it gives even much higher ROIs. That is the way I designed this software algorithm. See, if we analyze 200 stocks, every day, how many reports it will display? Hardly 5 or 6 or 7. Not more than that, right? Sometimes you get 10 HLQ zones. But out of the 10, how many will execute? Hardly 3 or 4 will execute. Remaining, you will be missing the trade opportunities you won't get. And within the 2 or 3, majority of the days we get successful trades. Sometimes the zones will be violated, and that percentage is only 2%, 20%, less than 20%. See, this month we got almost 80% success rate. That means failure rate is 20% or 20.4%. So between 3 to 4 ROI, we got 4 stocks, that is 3.57 is average. And the major hit, the reason why the average ROI is down 4.5%, generally we get up to 6%, right? Sometimes we get more than 6%, sometimes close to the 6%, or between 5 and 6%. This is the way we are getting average ROI. But this month we got a very less ROI. 4.54 is very less ROI as per our standards. The main reason is because we got 8 stocks between 0 to 3%. And the average ROI is 2.2%. For all these 8 stocks, average ROI 2.2%, between 0 and 3%. And because of this number, this is a high number actually. So generally between 0 and 3%, we should get maybe 3 or 4, but we got 8. This is one of the reasons why our average ROIs is reduced. Reduce it to 4.74. Of course, the stopped out trades is another major. Actually, this is the major reason. Why? Because by excluding the stopped out trades, I have seen the average ROI of all these trades. All these 43 stocks, average ROI I have seen, it has come 6.02%. That means 6%. From 6%, the average ROI is come down to 4.54, mainly because of these stopped out trades. 11 stocks are stopped out of 54. And these 11's ROI, negative ROI, is 1.32 negative ROI, minus 1.3. Our stopped out trades, average. What is our maximum accepted risk? 2%. So it is below 2% only. All the 11 stopped out trades, average itself has come 1.32%. So that means when you get the profits, you are getting less losses. But when you get losses, you are getting very less losses. But when we get profits, see, we are getting big profits. 8.65 average ROI, 5.48, 4.34. These are the levels. But majority of the stocks, you see, all these 20 trades, they gave you 8.65% average ROI. Getting 8% ROI during the intraday is not a joke. It's a rare situation. Do you know intraday traders, if they get 1% return, they feel happy. 2% ROI if they get, they feel extremely happy. But we HLQ zone traders, if we get 2.2%, we are getting disappointment because these numbers are very less numbers. That means the other traders who feel extremely good ROIs, we are feeling they are not really good for us. That is the beauty of our HLQ zone strategy. That is the beauty of our software, how it identifies the zones that gives you good profits. Not only the success rate, the profit margin also should be good. If you look into the normal intraday traders, if you talk to them and if you say my average ROI is 4.54, they say it is impossible to get such kind of ROI during the intraday. That is how they comment. But what we are saying, 4.54 is a less ROI. This is below our average intraday ROI 6%. This is how you should understand. Talk to the other traders, intraday traders, they will be telling you how actually they will be looking for. Of course, there are some people having greedy. They always say, I get 20% intraday ROI, I want 20% intraday ROI. I want such kind of stocks. That is the greediness. We got a 20% ROI recently one stock, but when we get maybe once in 5 months or 6 months, we get such kind of stocks. That is a lucky day on that day. Recently we got one stock. See, this is the one. Naukri. On 25th March, HLQ zone video, if you refer, we have discussed about this. So rarely we get such kind of things. Getting such kind of trade is really not possible every day. That is exceptional scenario. Got it? Okay, these are the statistics, how we got the profits. And also the where we got the less profits also, we looked into the overall statistics we got. But the happy thing is, almost successful trades, we have 43 successful trades. Out of 43, 20 means almost close to 50%. They gave you 8.65% ROI. That's a very good data we should consider. Okay, now let's look into the next topic. Quickly I will finish. I won't take more than 5 minutes. April 2025 premium subscription is started. And without completing the course, please do not get into the premium subscription. I'm clearly telling you, don't take subscription, don't be greedy until you complete the, without completing your training. If you are planning to go for premium subscription, it is like greediness only. Because you are in a hurry, you want to make profits. You can't make profits unless you practice good enough. Please remember. Taking 1 month subscription without proper knowledge, and then you realize you are making mistake, and then you realize you are losing some money. I don't want such kind of things. See, there are people, they are continuing. Some people joined in the month, 1st August month, they are still continuing. Some people, September nobody joined, and October, I think October some people joined, October and November. Some of those people still continuing, taking the subscription. January few people joined, new members. Again, some of them are continuing. At the same time, each month, when some people are continuing, some people are discontinued, because the moment you discontinued means I know the reason. In a hurry you took the subscription. Without learning the subject you took the subscription. When others are getting profits, and if you did not get the profit, what does it mean? Maybe you need to improve your subject. You have seen every time prices are coming to the HLQ zone, from there again they are changing the direction. Why? Why only HLQ zones? Because of such kind of liquidity, high liquidity areas we identified with the help of our software. But if you are not fine-tuning the zones, see, fine-tuning is not very difficult. I told you two techniques. Technique 1, top-down approach. Technique 2, reverse engineering. Draw 5-minute zone, from there you go up and start drawing the zones. At the time, sometimes you get the advantage, okay, we want to compromise and draw a zone at 75 minutes level or 15 minutes level. Anyway, 5 minutes you can't compromise and draw the zone. 5 minutes perfectly you have to draw. At least one within this, say daily 75, 15 and 5 minutes, with except 5 minutes, at least one level you can compromise, but you can't compromise and draw zone every level. That is not good approach. Remaining all time frames you have perfect zones. One time frame you have doubtful. Zone is not very clear. At the time you can compromise the zone. Where you can compromise, not at the leg out level, not at the base level. At leg-in level you can compromise. And if you are able to understand the imbalance concepts properly, even though leg out is not very great, still you can draw the zone by considering the imbalance. If follow-up through candles are there. That way, some extent you can compromise and draw the zones. That way you can identify when you are following reverse engineering approach, that is bottom to top. 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 75 minutes daily. In that approach, you get a chance. In case if you feel in the top-down approach, you are missing drawing the zones perfectly. See, 80% scenarios or maybe 70 to 80% scenarios, the zones will be very clear. Only 30% scenarios you have a dilemma whether really to consider a zone. There your experience, some experience needs for you. That problems, majority of those problems you can solve when you follow from bottom to top approach. If you ask me which is the best approach, I always say top-down approach is the best. Bottom to top approach you have to go when you are feeling some difficulty in drawing the zones. Why I am not saying bottom to top is it is for beginners, okay, some extent you can use. Why I am not preferring is sometimes we do too much of compromising when you go for that. So that's the problem. Where to compromise and draw the zone, that's very, very important. I already explained this concept in one of the HLQ zone analysis videos, in the old videos. All important videos I kept in a playlist supply demand zone. Important strategies and analysis playlist. I don't know how many of you gone through all the videos in the playlist. You have to go through. If you complete all these steps and then if you take the subscription, then you get the maximum benefit. Maybe initially you may get maybe 60% success rate. Slowly you will get up to 80% success rate level. You can't become rich and you do wonders in the first month itself. Nobody. First 1 or 2 months we will definitely struggle. Those people who are taking the subscription for the last 6-7 months, they also initially they face some struggle. From the struggle they gain the experience. First they learn the subject perfectly. That is the first thing. Second thing, initially first 2 or 3 months they struggled. Because earlier all these premium reports are free. Almost a year I provided a free. But at the time they tried, they struggled, they didn't give up. And then they learn from their mistakes. Today perfectly they are able to draw the zones. You will also should go through that phase. Definitely will go through that phase. Once you get the perfection, you get better clarity, you get maximum profits, top-down trades will be reducing slowly. The more and more perfection you get, the more and more better trades you get. This is how everybody should follow. That's why I'm suggesting all the people should complete. That's why I put a prerequisite now. The eligibility criteria slightly I modified. You should complete our free training until lesson 29. Till lesson 29, if you did not complete, don't go for premium subscription. I have seen some people without learning the training course, they are asking for premium subscription. Don't do that. Second thing, some people learn the courses outside and they're asking for premium subscription. But in our course, I explained many new concepts and many new strategies. Without learning all those new strategies and new concepts, how do you expect you gain the profits? Because those concepts nobody is explaining outside. Because many of those new concepts I developed. Many of those new strategies I developed. So obviously you have to learn all those concepts. And another mistake people learn outside and they are attending, they are not aware of dividend adjustment. Without dividend adjustment, if you draw fine-tune the zones, you make mistakes. Always you have to do dividend adjustment. As of now, TradingView is supporting dividend adjustment, and as per the feedback taken from some of our subscribers and other members, because earlier they had a very big discussion. Almost some 10 members they discussed in one of the videos. I didn't remember the video. I think one of the Q&A videos you have discussed. If anybody remember that Q&A video number, please mention in the comments so that other people will look into that video. They discussed in the comment section. Finally, they concluded no other providers are providing dividend adjustment data except TradingView. If your data is wrong, how do you expect your trades will be correct? We should always remember, we should not compromise at the data level. If you are using wrong data, obviously your trades will fail. Some of the people actually who took the premium subscription earlier and they dropped some people mainly because they made these mistakes. Without dividend adjustment, they fine-tuned the zones. Then you won't get perfection. That's why in lesson 9.1, clearly I mentioned how important dividend adjustment, how to do dividend adjustment in TradingView, how to make changes, everything I explained in lesson 9.1. That's why our analysis is perfect. If your stockbroker is not providing the charts dividend adjustment, it is not my problem, right? It is your data provider's problem. You should talk to them. You should make them understand its importance. I know why dividend adjustment is they are not providing. Once in Zerodha having one forum, once I put a question in that forum. At that time they said they are not doing dividend adjustment because if they start doing dividend adjustment, so many years data they have to update for all the time frames, and that is a very expensive process because their servers will be busy in adjusting the data. For all the exchanges they are supporting, for all the time frames they have to. So because of the maintenance issues, they are not doing dividend adjustment. That is the response they gave me at that time. Almost some 3 years back, I put that question. Probably the same is the reason for the remaining brokers also, who are not providing dividend adjustment. Why TradingView is providing? Because we are paying money to them. When we are paying money, they have to provide the services. So please take care of that dividend adjustment, especially all the new members who joined recently and last month also should take care of that. Anyway, once again I will remind you in the Telegram group also. Next one, you should have practiced the concepts as per the training instructions available at our Telegram channel. So in the Telegram channel, this is the Telegram channel window, right? Once you go to the Telegram, at the top, you have pinned messages. Are you seeing here pinned messages? Click on the pinned messages. There you have around 5 or 6 messages are there. And one of the messages are about our training instructions. Go through the training instructions. So you should learn the course according to the training instructions. I clearly observed many people not following the training instructions. Without following training instructions, you are learning the course. If you are already learned supply demand zone somewhere outside, now you are repeating all the lessons because you are learning some new points or some new strategies I developed or new concepts I developed. You have some known concepts already will be repeated. Those concepts, if you skip, okay, there is a reason is there. Skip means practicing because you are already having experience. But the new concepts you are learning, you have to practice. No other choice. But you are learning first time. Then you have to follow all the training instructions strictly. No excuse for you. You have to follow. When I told you to do paper trading, you have to do paper trading. When I told you to spend 2 to 3 days for practicing a particular concept, you have to practice. You can't skip that exercise. If you skip, you will face problems when you are doing your real trading. I don't want you people to face the problem. See, I want you people do trading in 80% comfort level in the first trade itself. When you get that kind of comfort, if you follow all my training instructions, without following training instructions, every day you are completing 3 videos, 4 videos. Because some people told me in the past, I don't remember the names, but at least now I am telling reminding you that incident, probably you may realize you might be that person. Some people proudly told me previously, I completed the whole course in 5 days. I didn't feel happy the moment the person said. Maybe I appreciate his dedication because sincerely 5 days he learned. But what is the use? He wasted 5 days time. That is my opinion. He thought he successfully completed the course in 5 days. Sincerely attended all the videos from morning to evening without any gap. I won't consider that as a success. I don't consider that as his achievement. I consider that as his failure. Why? Because he did not practice the concepts. Without practicing how you get the perfection. Without practicing how you understand the real issues and the charts. If you find any real issues, then you will post a comment in the comment section asking for my help. I will be providing you suggestions. Without paper trading, how do you understand the real issues? You have to follow all the instructions. But if you don't follow, it's your problem. If you don't follow, you don't get perfection. If you don't follow, I don't think you get eligibility to take these premium reports and get success. I don't think so. You simply pay the money, waste your money, whatever you are paying to me. See, here I am telling you, I don't want your money. I want your success. If you get success, I get the advantage. Of course, you get the advantage because you make money. I get the advantage because you will continue my subscription, right? I don't want to lose you as my subscriber. Why? Because when it will happen, when you keep on earning the money, you will continue because software is helping you to improve your efficiency. What is efficiency? We are doing more things. Earlier you are taking 2 trades. Now same period, maybe you are taking 5 trades. Why earlier you took only 2 trades manually, we analyzed it and finding the right trades, it took a lot of time. Now why you are taking 5 trades? Because software is identifying the zones. Now you will analyze those zones and you will identify your entry, target and stop loss, everything you plan. Quickly you finish. Earlier whatever the time you spend in 8 hours, same work, maybe now you are finishing in just 15 or 20 minutes. That way efficiency will improve. Software is not giving you any recommendations. Our software never gives you any recommendations. It just gives you the zones, or it just tells you, or it may tell you what are the high liquidity zones, or it may tell you what are the bullish and bearish trade setups, or it may tell you what are the stocks near to the demand or supply zones, or it may tell you what are the stocks having price closed inside the zones, or it may tell you what kind of those zones are having EMA confluence. Basically, it is saving your time. You have to go through 200 stocks to check what stocks are having EMA confluence, what zones. Same thing, to go through all the 200 stocks and to find it may take some 2 days or 3 days time. But same thing, our software is giving you the result in just 1 minute or maybe 1 second it is giving you. So instead of going through all the 200 stocks, now you will go through only those 10 stocks or 15 stocks, what our software is giving the filtered list. Now you will analyze those stocks according to your subject. And you identify what is your entry, target, stop loss. So either myself or the software is involving in deciding your entry, target and stop loss. It is you are deciding. How you are deciding? Because you know the subject. You learn the subject. That is what NeoStock is helping you to improve your efficiency. But trade planning will be done by you. Maybe some of you might be thinking maybe software is giving recommendations and you want to take a subscription. No, software won't give you any recommendations. Software will just display the zones. If you want to use the zones, you should have the subject. Supply, demand, zone, price, action. Subject you should need to learn. Without subject, you can't use those zones. It is just a technical analysis software, but based on supply, demand, zone concepts. At present, no software is available in the market that performs the complete top-down analysis and identifies different trade setups, identifies high liquidity zones, and filtering the stocks based on different filters. And moreover, identifying the zones with dynamic view, hidden zones. All these concepts are not available anywhere. And we are the people able to identify with the help of our software. All these zones we are identifying. So please learn now. You must practice all the concepts and you should, if you meet all the requirements as per my training instructions, then only you apply for premium subscription. Otherwise, spend some time. What's wrong in spending another 2 months or 3 months or even after that you will enjoy your profits, right? First learn the subject properly. Without learning, don't be hurry. If you hurry, you lose the money. Losing the money is important. Learning the subject and then gaining the money is important. You have to decide. Because everybody is, when we make mistakes, when we take decisions in a hurry, we make mistakes. Similarly, without learning properly, and if you are planning to make money in stock market, it is not possible. You must learn the subject. You must understand all the risk management scenarios. You should practice a lot. For that, I am telling everyone, at least you should spend 3 to 5 months time only for learning point of view. You take subscription for learning point of view, 1 month subscription. Nothing wrong because you learned a highly expensive course free of cost. Spending 1 or 2 months for practicing the concepts and observing in the live market, because 10 days old reports may not be helping you in the live market. Take 1 or 2 months subscription. Nothing wrong spending some money for the subscription. But when you are at the end of completion of the course, you have to take maybe 1 or 2 months, you practice in the live market, observe. The moment once you get the confidence, then start investing the money. This is how we should do the things. In an organized way we should do. But people are making mistakes. People are hurrying and making mistakes. Don't be hurry. Okay, what are the different reports we are providing? First of all, all our reports are based on NSE, indices and equity stocks. But these stocks listed in F&O, but they are not F&O data, because F&O data we should not analyze. F&O data is having premium values. Those premium values won't give you exact allocations. Always you have to analyze equity data. But equity data you have to take, but trades in F&O. How to take that? Those instructions also I mentioned in the pinned messages. I added that message also I added in the pinned messages. Recently I added. Please go through. Actually, long back I explained, but I did not add those instructions into the pinned messages. And also we have one dedicated video only I explained by considering equity stocks, how we can trade in F&O. One video in the live market I explained that. Probably that video is available in important strategies and analysis videos. Okay, what kind of reports we are generating? One is HLQ zone strategy. I know majority of our subscribers are using this daily 75 minutes HLQ zone trades. And stocks near or inside demand and supply zones. And these reports will be used by experienced people and people who land supply demand zones already and practicing. They will be, for them it is useful, the second point. The next training session I will explain with examples how people use stocks near or inside the demand and supply zones and they plan the trades. Next, Nifty Bank Nifty supply demand zone chain. Some of our subscribers are taking subscription only for Nifty and Bank Nifty supply demand zone chain. They trade only in that. And some of our subscribers trade based on the income trades, swing trading based on MIT and WIT, or short-term trading based on DIT. HIT success rate is very, very less. That's why at some point of time I did not generate the reports, but some of our members are having requirement because they have their own strategies in using. That's why I am publishing even HIT also. And also all these zones, MIT, WIT, DIT zones, I am not just displaying. High probability trade setup zones we are identifying based on the zone confluence and EMA confluence strategies. This strategy I explained in lesson 27. That's why I am telling all you people should complete up to lesson 29. When you complete all these lessons, especially phase 3 training, that is lesson 21 to lesson 29 so far, some more lessons will continue. Maybe another 7 or 8 sessions will be there in the coming weeks. After that, with top-down analysis, I will close the entire training course. After that, I will be analyzing stocks and I will be explaining you, but I can't analyze the latest data. Now rules are changed. Only old data only we have to analyze. Anyway, that we will see later. So that a lot of practice will be there on MIT trades, WIT trades, DIT trades. Because once you learn top-down analysis, you get better perfection in analyzing the chart and how you can explore different trade opportunities. Manually, when you want to explore, definitely you have to do top-down analysis. Anyway, software is giving you all these reports. What you have to do is, as per the concepts I explained in lesson 29, you can plan your trades. Because in lesson 29 I explained about how to use daily HLQ demand and supply zones, Nifty, Bank Nifty, MIT, WIT, DIT setups. All the concepts I explained in lesson 29. How to understand NeoStock reports. So these are the reports you will be getting as part of our everyday premium videos. And these for the premium subscribers, they get the access because these are the private videos. After 10 days, everybody will get access on those videos. I already informed you. You need to check those videos in the video section at our home channel, at our home page, at our channel home page. Okay, these are the reports. And finally, the last report is stop buffers. based on daily ATR. Okay, the prices are same. As I told you earlier, the minimum assured days to publish the reports is 15 trading days. In a month, minimum 15 trading days I will be publishing. If I can't publish 15 trading days reports, I told you, I promised you I will be giving next month subscription free. But as on today, all the trading days I have given, because every month you have around 21 or 22 trading sessions. The reason why I kept this condition is sometimes any emergency situation, unexpected situation. So such kind of things did not happen anything during the last 6 months. That's why almost I think I haven't taken any break. Maybe once or twice the reports are delayed, mainly because of data issues or my once network issue. Last 6 months only once I got the network issue. And 2 or 3 times the data was delayed. Because data delayed, report generation is possible at late only. Except that some delays, but so far you got all the days, all trading days you got the reports. Actually that is the service I want to provide to all you guys. But these conditions I kept only just because keeping any emergency situations. Okay, the price we are charging is monthly, 5,000 rupees per month. Some people are asking in the middle of the month. In the middle of the month also you have to pay 5,000 rupees. Unnecessarily you will be wasting your money. So that's why later I introduced this option also. Those who are joining in the middle of the month, only 1.5 month fee you will be paying. There is no half month fee and all. The minimum fee itself is 5,000 rupees. That is 1 month subscription. And any subscription will end at the end of the month. Any day you take, maybe you take on the 1st or maybe you take on the 6th or 7th, your subscription will end at the end of the month. That's why earlier you join in a month, you enjoy the maximum benefit from these reports. And also please understand, whatever the prices I mentioned, the 5,000 rupees per month, that itself is a discounted price. To be honest, if I keep 20,000 rupees per month, it will work out for me. But retail traders, they can't afford that much. For paying 5,000 itself, some of you are still struggling. I know that, I know. But that is the least level. That too, this price is also suggested by our subscribers only. I did not fix this price. The value also came from. But okay, I accepted. Initially, in my mind, I thought of selling the software to a customer. Now I decided not to sell the software because we are getting huge success in this software. The success rate is higher from this software. Probably some financial company should come and tie up with us. It's no more selling. I have withdrawn from those plans. Either people will be having a tie-up with our association. At the time, once anybody is coming forward, tie up with it, probably we can host in the website, because website hosting and all, a lot of maintenance activity. So much cost is involved. So at the time, all you people will get your service. It will be continued. There won't be any issues at all for you. My job also will be reduced if somebody is having association with me. Because at least most of the administrative work they will take care. So I have only that plans at present in my mind. So you will be getting these software services continuation. And we have one more. Some people want only during weekends because they are working people. Only on weekend they want to analyze the charts. So they are taking the Friday reports. See, everyday reports are same, no difference. Only Friday what I will be doing, a few more extra weekly reports I will be generating. That is like newly created weekly zones or tested weekly zones. And weekly, monthly and quarterly zone confluence supported stocks. That's it. These are the few additional reports I am just generating. But otherwise, every day the reports are same. There won't be any difference. So those who wants to work on the weekend, and they will be getting 4 reports in a month, and the price is 2000 rupees. This is useful only for part-time traders, not serious trade. If you are a full-time trader, you should focus completely on the daily reports. So these are the 2 different packages we are offering. So this is about our premium subscription, what we are offering, and prerequisites, like when you should apply. So that's why I'm making this process very strict. Only people land perfectly only eligible for premium subscription. At least the conditions I told you. If you are lying with me, like saying I learned everything, I practiced, and then if you take premium subscription and you want to try based on luck, it won't work out. Even I can't judge how exactly you land. I will not be in a position to judge you, right? Whatever you are telling, we will be believing that. So that's why well in advance I am telling you, don't do any of those things. Learn subject properly and then go for a premium subscription. Without learning, don't go for premium subscription. Can't you spend 3 to 4 months time dedicatedly and learn and practice and learn the subjects? If you don't have that patience, how do we expect success in stock market? Stock market, to get success, a lot of patience is required. Only those people only get the success in stock market. Patience. You have to wait. Until your fine-tuned zones, prices reach, then only you have to take. But some people will be chasing the price. They go behind the prices. They don't have any. If they want to buy, that's it. They want to buy whatever price they want to buy. They won't get success. The right place, right levels only you have to buy. Risk management is also same thing. I remember last week also, I think, last month also, once I told one of our subscribers, without putting stop loss, he was trading. Without putting stop loss. Can you believe we have to do trading like that? How much importance I have given for the risk management. Always I am telling, we have to protect our capital by not accepting the risk beyond 2%. But if you ignore all these points, having a lot of greediness, what happens? Maybe 1 or 2 success you may see. The third one may hit your stop loss, and that day you get heavy losses. Whatever the profits you got, everything that will go, and half of your capital also will go. Stop loss is hit, that's it. You have to exit the trade. There is no other option. We have to exit, that's it. Anyway, before taking the trade, you prepared yourself. Okay, this is the maximum accepted loss in this particular trade. I will accept. No issues. And you have already seen the data, right? How many trades stopped out? Only 11 trades only stopped out. Remaining all are successful. Maybe big profit or small profit. At least they gave you profits. So the day when it gives you the success, you will enjoy the profits, and whatever the stop losses you got. See, let us assume you got all 11 stopped out trades. But you got only 4 successful trades. Still you would be in break even. That is the beauty of this concept. But it won't happen. When you have 43 successful trades, saying all 11 stopped out and 4 successful is not a practical. It is a hypothetical scenario, but I am just telling you to make you understand the beauty of supply-demand zone price action. Hope seriously you all think and wisely you plan. There is no hurry to take a premium subscription. There is no hurry to rush up and learn the subject. Learn in a cool manner, step by step. Invest some time for learning the concepts and practicing the concepts with perfection. Only thing you have to do is you have to invest some time. Maybe 3 months or 4 months or 5 months. You have to decide, and then you have to plan. I can say, if you ask my advice, at least 3 to 4 months time minimum you have to spend to get the perfection. See, for learning your engineering, you are spending 4 years. For learning a medicine, you are spending 5 years. Or the other degree courses, at least 3 years you have to spend. When you are learning patiently those many years and spending, can't you spend just 3 to 4 months time for learning a concept that is going to help you in a much better way in terms of getting good profits? You have to do that. You must do that. So if you listen this video completely, and if you feel my advices are useful, at least in the comment section, please recommend to the other people. There are many people, they just in a fast forward, they are listening the videos and trying to learn the subject. But majority of the people read the comments. At least they look into your comment and then they realize and they listen the whole video. At least recommend the people, listen the whole video, at least this video. Maybe some points repeatedly I told you same points. I know you may get bored, but why I'm telling again and again some points? Because they are very important. I don't know, at least if 1 time or 2 time or 3 time you skipped the point, at least 4th time it will get into your mind. By thinking like that, sometimes I will be telling some important points again and again. Of course, those who are listening sincerely, they may get bored. But those people who skip some parts of the video, at least 1 time that point they will reach. With that hope, some points again and I am repeating. So you have to understand how important it is to learn the subject and get the perfection in our subject. Without perfection, we won't get the results. So that's why don't be hurry. No need to go for premium subscription immediately. If you are completely practiced and if you are ready, then only you can opt for premium subscription. Otherwise, wait. So follow this eligibility criteria. So this is about this session. Let's all meet again in our next video. Thank you.